If you're a coach, a consultant, or if you have another business type that requires you to meet with clients, one of the best tools you can have is scheduling software, also known as booking software, to handle all the heavy lifting for you to book time with your customers. The problem is though, there's a lot of these tools available and they all have their strengths and weaknesses. So you really don't know what's going to work for you until you try it out for yourself. Unfortunately, I've spent a lot of time with trial and error and demoing a lot of these different software solutions in order to find the perfect combination, and I'm happy to say that I have. So the core tool I use to manage all of this is some software called Book Like a Boss. Now, Book Like a Boss is the most flexible scheduling tool I've come across, and if you're looking for something that will help you manage your time, can handle multiple types of appointments, check multiple calendars for availability, including personal and work calendars, and do things like artificially pad your availability so you don't look desperate, then Book Like a Boss is hands down the best solution you can go with. Book Like a Boss is a great scheduling solution that will handle all the different pieces for you, including sending out Zoom links, reminder messages, text reminders, handling rescheduling, and all the other things that are required for scheduling appointments. But the customizability and flexibility of the scheduling pages are a little bit lacking in terms of what you can make them look like. So in order to fix that, I've combined Book Like a Boss with another software that I know and love to use, which is ClickFunnels. By leveraging Book Like a Boss with ClickFunnels, I'm able to dial in the customer experience so that way I can get it just right. All right, so let's first demonstrate what this looks like from the customer's perspective. First, you'll give them your website link. Now, they'll either get this from an email message, your business card, or a social media link. Once they get to your booking page, they can learn more about what you have to offer, how you can help them, and any other information that you think is important for them to learn about and understand before they book your time. You can even include a video for more information if you'd like to help establish some more rapport with that potential client. After that, they can use the calendar feature to pick a time that works for them and for you based off of your availability. Now, this is going to be based off of how you have your schedule set up in the software, and it's super flexible. So this is going to allow you to place guardrails around your time in a way that works best for you. Once they pick a time, put in their information, and submit that to you, then they'll get sent to a confirmation page where you can have additional information here, like a thank you video and anything else that will make this process as seamless as possible for your customer. They'll also get a confirmation email that includes information on the date and time that they've picked and the link to either the Zoom meeting or the Google Meet meeting, depending on what your preference is, or if you want to have it based off of a phone call or something else that's not a conference software link, then you can certainly set that up in the software too. They'll also get additional reminders for them based off of the intervals that you specify, and those reminders can be anything from emails that you customize to text messages that can be sent anywhere from weeks to days to even hours before the meeting time, so that way you minimize the number of no-shows for your appointments. Now, if you want to, the last part is you can let them reschedule the meeting on their own. So if something comes up on their end, instead of not showing up to the call or canceling the call completely, they can go in, pick a new time, and get everything rescheduled without having to involve you. Now, you can also put some guardrails around this piece as well. So if you want to make sure that they're not going to cancel at the last minute, you can specify that in the software, and that will help make sure that your time is protected. Now, from your perspective, this is what it's going to look like. One, you're going to get an email into your inbox that tells you you have a new appointment scheduled, along with all of the meeting details, including the person's name and the connection information. Two, you'll also have this information in your calendar with an appointment that's set up automatically with that same information, including the connection link, to make it easy to join that meeting when the time comes. And step three, well, actually, there isn't a step three. That's pretty much it. So instead of emailing them and having them email you back, figuring out a time that works for both of you, sending a reminder to them manually or forgetting to send one to them at all, having them not show up to the call or cancel at the last minute, sending them a follow-up email asking them why they weren't on the call and what happened and if you need to reschedule, rescheduling the appointment, and doing that cycle over and over again for each person, you simply get a notification in your inbox and have an appointment placed on your calendar automatically, so you don't have to do anything else other than show up to the call when it's time. It's like having your own personal assistant without the personal assistant expense. Now, I've got another entire video on Book Like a Boss, so I'm going to leave that information for later. I'll leave a link in the video description below so you can go and check it out. But now I want to focus on ClickFunnels 2.0 to show how this all works together and integrates so that way it helps give the customers a really seamless experience. So if you're familiar with ClickFunnels, you know how much of an asset it can be to your business. It can handle everything from selling products and services to selling memberships, and it can handle your sales pipelines. It can even handle all of your marketing needs as well. So this is one of those tools that is a must-have even if your business is brand new, or if it's a business that's been around for a while and doing 6 or even 7 figures. ClickFunnels is designed to scale with you as your business grows. Now, because I use ClickFunnels in my business, it was important for me to find a software solution that works with ClickFunnels. So fortunately, Book Like a Boss, and while it's a great standalone software, I was thrilled to find out that it works with ClickFunnels hand in hand as well. So basically what I was able to do is take the Book Like a Boss calendar tool and then wrap that inside of a ClickFunnels page, which let me have complete control over the look and feel of the booking page and any other page that I wanted to be included in this process. So I can include additional text, images, and video if I want to help make sure that customer experience is the best it can be. All right, so now I want to jump into ClickFunnels and show you how this works and how easy this is to set up. So basically what I've done is in ClickFunnels, I've put a funnel together, which is basically just a series of web pages that's going to lead people from one stage to another. And in this case, it's going to be specifically for a booking funnel or booking process. Now I could make this process more complicated if I wanted to, but for the sake of this demonstration and probably for what 99% of the people will use this for, I'm going to keep this process as simple as possible. All right, so I'm going to open up the scheduling page and show you how this is linked together with Book Like a Boss. So the magic really here is this part. This is the code that basically pulls your calendar from Book Like a Boss into the ClickFunnels page. So whatever changes you need to make to your calendar, if you need to make changes to your schedule or anything else, you can all do that inside of Book Like a Boss or change your appointments on the calendar in your calendaring software as well, without having to come into ClickFunnels to make changes as well. So that makes everything really quick, really easy, and seamless. And everything that you do outside of ClickFunnels is updated within ClickFunnels in real time. Now, if you've never used ClickFunnels before, to edit these pages, it's really as easy as dragging and dropping the different elements, the different pieces that you want onto the page, however you want them to look. So I can place a video here, I can place an image here, I can put more text here, or do whatever I want to. In order to change the text on a page, all you have to do is just click into it and start typing, just like you would with a Word document or a Google document. It really is that easy to edit the content on these pages. All right, now let's back out of this and we're gonna move on to the confirmation page. So on this page, I have a thank you video, and you can either replace this with yours if you want to have a video here, or you don't even have to have a video if you don't want to. And I also have some additional information on this page that instructs the person who booked the appointment with you to check their email account for additional information. I even have a screenshot of what that email looks like, so the person that's booked time with you knows exactly what to look for in their email inbox. You can also include any other information here that you'd like as well, if they need to do something before the call to prepare, or anything else that you want to make sure they understand before jumping on the call with you, you can put all that information on the confirmation page. Really, this is a blank canvas, so you can customize this page any way you see fit in order to make it just what you want for not only the customer, but for you. As you can see, this is a really, really powerful way to maximize the customer experience, minimize any confusion, and make a lasting impression even before you hop on a call to talk to them. And the only thing you have to do is set these pages up once, and you're basically done. Now, since you watched this video this far, you're probably interested in the solution, but you might be thinking, well, I really don't know how difficult this is to set up, especially if you have any kind of hesitancy when it comes to tech and getting into computers and making sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. I know a lot of these programs can be a little bit confusing, but that's okay because I've saved the best part for last. So if you want this all set up in the easiest way possible, I've put together a training series that helps guide you through the process of getting everything set up from A to Z. It'll take you through the process of setting up Book Like a Boss. It'll walk you through the process of setting up ClickFunnels, and it'll fill in all the different gaps. So if you want to basically set this up, all you have to do is watch the video where I tell you what to do, go and do it yourself, and then that step is done, and then you just move on to the next one. It's really kind of like a paint by number system, if you will, to get this set up exactly the way you see it here. First thing you'll do is set up Book Like a Boss. And this is going to get your course set up so that way you can get everything up and running as quickly as possible. And you can even start taking bookings and scheduling appointments right away, so you don't have to worry about setting up ClickFunnels immediately. You can do that sometime down the road if you like. In the second half of the blueprint, I'll walk you through setting up the ClickFunnels software itself, so that way you have the foundation for the best possible customer experience. And you'll also have the foundation in place to leverage ClickFunnels for all of your other business needs as well. So if you're wanting to sell any kind of digital products, services, manage sales pipelines, or take care of all of your marketing, you'll have that foundation in place, so that way you can use that software for not only taking care of your scheduling needs, but also to help you grow the rest of your business. Now, to make things even easier, I put together what's called a share funnel. And what a share funnel does is it allows you to take my pages that I've built and automatically put them into your account. So that way all you have to do is go through the pages, change the text, swap out some images, maybe change the colors if you don't like blue, and then you're done. So instead of having to build everything from scratch, all you have to do is go in and make some changes to what I've already built for you. And inside the booking blueprint, I'll also include links so that way you can get a copy of Book Like a Boss for 14 days for free, so that way you can try it out and make sure it works the way you want it to and the way you need it to for your business. And I'll also include a link to get ClickFunnels for 14 days as free as well, and both of those links will be inside of my booking blueprint, which again is totally free. So really, this is everything you need to be able to set this up the way you've seen it in this video, and it's going to let you book your appointments automatically, leverage your time better, and help give you a higher level of customer experience for your potential clients. In order to get access to the booking blueprint, all you have to do is go down to the video description below, click on the link, and that will take you to my website where you can get instant access to all the training and all the resources that I put together. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, be sure to hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one.